Hey everyone, I'm here with P Valley Season 2, Episode 2, 7 Pounds. So this episode starts off with Mercedes' mom, Patrice Woodbine, doing her rendition of Where the Money Resides commercial for her church. But she said where something else resides. I ain't even try to remember it. Anywho, so we go to the pink. What in the pink? It was Uncle Clifford, Mercedes, and Autumn. We got the line outside the club. They're doing the auditions for the new dancers. Big L come through with his little pimp cane, walking. He's checking out all the girls, He see Miracle Watts from H-Town. Yay. She in the line. Her name Big Bone. He checking her out. He's like, what's your name? He trying to get her in the door. She big fine. So, yeah. So once they do the auditions or whatever, they had two dancers, Whisper and Roulette. They bad. They dancing. They working that pole. And next thing you know, they doing the spins. They working on each other. One standing on the other and everything. Mercedes looking at them and she started visioning money falling out the sky. So, it was her two already. So when they picked the dancers, she picked those two. Diamond picked Big Bone, which can't dance on the pole or nothing. So she was like, well, I have her work the bar. So we had that part. Then, what's his name? Corbin, the one like to get beat. He walks in with Andre. They trying to buy the pink bag for $500,000. And they was like, hell no. And so the grand reopening was already scheduled by, Haley/Autumn for like that weekend or whatever. And it was on Clifford's birthday. And apparently he must don't do nothing on his birthday. Some of his birthday, they never said what it was about his birthday. So he was pissed. He leave and he was like, he not gonna be there. So he not gonna be there for the, the little whatever. So then we see, Mississippi and Derek's crazy ass, they talking to the police officer. He's trying to file charges for the fight that happened with him and Diamond that night at the Pink. And, the policeman was like, nobody was there to see it, so he can file charges on you just like you can file charges on him. So I'm finna get her and Derek out the way. So he wasn't able to file no charges. He got a message on his phone. Mississippi look at the phone. He didn't get the job he applied for, but she didn't say nothing. So he ended up telling her how, I guess he tracking her on her phone with her location. She went to that dollar store he know Diamond work at. I think he punched an eye, so she had a black eye. And so she was saying, like, he hollered at her or whatever. So he got Diamond fired. Yes, he did. So then you see Lil Murder, he wants some Clifford. He done popped up at Uncle Clifford's house. And Clifford there, he pissed off, about the little reopening thing or whatever. He in the room. He had grandma answer the door. She talking to Murder at the door. Murder see him in the mirror behind the door. He telling her what to tell him, yada, yada, yada. So then we go to the club night. It's packed, because, we coming back off the pandemic. Some people got masks on, some don't. So we see the dancers, then here we go, Roulette and Whisper and Mercedes. They out there, they cutting up. Mercedes on one pole, them two on the other pole. They doing all kind of acrobatics. They doing the most to where the crowd wouldn't even pay Mercedes no attention. So she get mad. She trying to do extra stuff. They still like, man, you see that up there? So she look at them. She try to climb. Mind you, her shoulder messed up, which we established last week. She done messed her shoulder up. So she climbing the pole, climbing up there, knowing her shoulder can't hold all that. She trying to do some little stuff on the pole. She done fell. So they didn't show her hit the ground and then she wake up, she at Diamond House. So somebody tell me, I don't know how to take this part. They got Diamond doing voodoo. He done did something where he done extracted 7 pounds of pressure out her shoulder. And he said that's how much you need to shoot a gun. So I'm assuming Montavious is hunting her. Because basically she said she had dreams and he be saying stuff in her dreams or whatever the case is. So once he said that, he was like, that's how much it take to shoot a gun. She look at Autumn, she's like, it's your fault. All this is your fault. She basically told her she want her ass out of her house that night. So she looking crazy. she ended up having to stay in the pink. But I done skipped the part. That night before she danced, okay, when Uncle Clifford, it was his birthday. So he was at the house and the grandma told him to take the trash out. He gets kidnapped. He fight him or whatever. They eventually got him in the trunk of the car. That's what it was, a surprise party. It was nice and everything too. And then he in there, he looking, he flirting with the little dude, whatever. That's they at a skate rink somewhere, giving him the shoes and all that. He looking around, dude flirting with him. So he see little Murder in there. They go somewhere in the back. You start hearing Shauna singing, I was getting some head. He all on Clifford, he pull it out. Little Murder dropped to his knees, and I was like, oh, okay, Clifford. You getting some head, huh? But they was jamming, they was playing that DJ Jimmy, where they at, ho, where they at, ho. That's back in my days. But yeah, Clifford got him some head. So that happened. And then they were still, working on a little tour or whatever. So Mississippi was like running game on everybody. So she really did. She convinced Derek to let her go on a little tour thing or whatever. So they leaving, and Murder manager, he worked at the damn funeral home. So they got a car with gold rims and all on it. It was like some kind of hearse that they doing the tour in the hearse. But yeah, it was a good ass episode, and it ended with like Autumn and Andre at the pint. Like, their story's boring, but basically that's what had happened, and it was a good ass episode. Yeah, I like this. So tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about Diamond doing that voodoo and extracting the 7 pounds out of Mercedes' shoulder. And yeah, this episode was way better than the last one. And then, yeah, Mercedes, she was like, them young hoes ain't finna upstage her, but they did. Girl, I was with you. Like, girl, I thought you was finna get up there and show out, 'cause I know you know how to work that pole. But hopefully it's going to be better next week, since Diamond extracted whatever out her shoulder. So her shoulder should be back right. And they offered him a job, but he was like, after what happened in there last time, he don't really want to go back. But he do need a job. So I feel like he going to show back up at the pink and go back to work. So that's my review for 7 pounds, P-Valley 2, episode 2. And tell me what you think. It was really good, and I just had to do this review before I got ready to go to bed, because I got to go to work in the morning. Bye.